Good evening, kids, parents, chess teachers. Welcome back to the World Championship match, Game 9 between Nepo and Ding Liren. Today, Nepo was white, and the game ended up in a draw. Both players played really a very good game. Nepo was attacking, Ding Liren defending very nicely, and game ended up in a draw. Let's see what happened. E4, E5, and we have a rail of pairs. Now, knight of 6 is played here. This is called Berlin line in rail of pace opening. And the Nepo plays d3, a quiet move, but very good, strong move. Bishop c5. Look how he plays c3 and castling. So Ding Liren decided to play d5, and it is a powerful move, attacking the center immediately. Knight e2, pawn takes, and an a5. And this is a very interesting move, a5. There are other opportunities. You can also try here queen e7, right? And but Ding Liren probably prepared this move, a5, a4, queen e7, and look how he plays knight b8. Now, of course, this is a difficult move to explain to the kids, right? They'll say, hey, what are you doing? Moving your pieces backwards. That's true. But what he wants to do is he wants to push the pawn to c6 and bring this knight to the other side. So he's kind of like reshuffling the pieces and organizing them better. Also, if you pay attention to this knight on c6, it is really not useful here. It's not a piece that can jump, into the center. So that's why he plays knight b8. Right? Rook e1, and here h3. Let's just get into important position. Look at this move. I think this is something you need to remember, right? Knight 1, and knight now can go to g3, or you can move like bishop e3 and trade this bishop. So that's kind of cool idea to remember. c6 and knight g3, queen c7, and look at this, bishop a2. Now b5, right? Pay attention to this bishop, right? It's a very powerful bishop. Queen e2, rook b8, and this is really an important moment for us to learn. White plays knight to h4, right? So look, I know you may ask me like, hey, the knight on the edge of the board is not a good piece. But in this case, this knight is quite powerful because, first of all, look, it can move to f5. That's a great place for a knight to be, right? A nice outpost. From the game, you will see the knight move to g6, right? And it used this diagonal, right? So that's something. So this move is quite nice, normal move. Bishop f8 and queen f3. Look, white is preparing for the attack, right? Strong attack. But I really like how Ding Liren organized his game here. Look, this is what we can learn from those such strong players. Look, there is an attack coming, right? Ding Liren did notice that bishop h6 sacrifice is going to come. But look what he's doing. He's taking the pawn on a4 and making a counter-attack. So he's basically doing attack on the queen side, right? So this move happened, and knight c5 coming into the game. Knight is very strong here. This is another important counter-attack move because he wants to play rook d3, right? So what we are learning here is really how to defend. Knight g6, that's the move that I wanted to show you. Look at this move, right? There are other moves. Bishop g5 is also a powerful move. by knight g6. Look at that move. So because this diagonal knight is powerful there, right? And rook takes on b2. Now, rook is capturing on b2. Sometimes rook will take on a2 as well. Because if this bishop becomes too dangerous, you have to remove him. Knight takes on f8, takes, and bishop g5, knight h7, bishop c1. And look what happened here. The bishop, that bishop that was so powerful on h6, you would think it's going to checkmate. He's coming now to a3. Rook e8, bishop c4, and it looks like black is going to lose, right? But look, Ding Liren is playing a beautiful chess here. Watch this. Let's look from a black side. A lot of beautiful chess by Ding Liren. Look, he planned to sacrifice the rook. He plays bishop e6. Now, bishop capture on e6, but if the bishop would take on b5, those pawns here are very dangerous. They can become a queen, right? So Nepo didn't want to take that kind of risk because really those pawns are very, very important, very dangerous, right? So if you want to learn more about this kind of defense, like this sacrifice, check it out by yourself. Spend a little bit more time. Bishop e6 and knight takes, knight to5. So white is still very good here. He's trying, right? Queen c4. Look, this pawn, those pawns, all of them are weak, right? Queen c6 and queen a4. So now the same number of the pawns, right? But black has weaknesses. Okay, this pawn is also weak, right? Here we are. So we got into some kind of endgame, and white is better, but black was able to make a draw here. That's probably not right. So this is the position. But yeah, the white is a pawn up, but black was able to make a draw here. And I will go quickly through the game because it's a lot of moves from here, from like nearly another 40 moves. So I'm just gonna quickly show you like what happened. The game ended up in a draw. If you want to study this more, you can. But there was no chance for white to win this game. Ding Liren really played very nicely, and he saved the draw here. Look how he plays h3. 2 pawns against 1 with a knight, but the black knight is doing very well here. And, of course, just one important thing is, you cannot trade. Like, don't trade, because then you are going to lose the game. You're going to end up with 2 pawns against 1. That's important, right? But other than that, you see, the game with a knight on the board, the game is a draw. It's just that white cannot improve. They jump so many times with that knight. And this is where they agreed for a draw. Okay, kids, there is a lot to learn from this game about the attack and this defense. So go through the game a little bit by yourself, but I think maybe the important idea is here knight f1. Like that's what you need to learn, bringing the knight to g3. I like this idea of knight h4. Right, that's important move for you to learn, right? And then, of course, sacrifice. Look, bishop h6, bishop takes. But look how Ding Liren decided. In this position, I like how Ding Liren played b takes a4, and he's doing counter attack on the other side, right? So basically, when someone attacks you on the king side, you can react on the queen side or in the center. And that's what Ding Liren is doing here. He's doing both. The most important move for defense was when he played here. Where was that move? Here in this position. This is the most important move to defend yourself. Bishop e6. Beautiful, right? Bishop e6. You are sacrificing exchange, and I think those are the important moments of this game, right? There are some other cool moves as well, but that's it. That's a little bit of the review. Study the game by yourself. Spend a little bit more time, and you will see you're gonna learn a lot. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I will see you then on Sunday. Tomorrow is a rest day for the players, so on Sunday we'll learn more another game. Bye bye. Have a good night.